Hi, this is Jennifer Cambridge, and I'm here with a layout. I'm joining Ronnie Sue Scrapper and Crafty Maggie on a challenge of using one collection. I'm using We Are Memory Keepers Antique Chic Paper Pack, and I'm scrapbooking a picture of my daughter, and I had a lot of trouble getting the printer to work. This is what I use for a garbage can. It's a paint can, and I put scrap paper on the outside of it, and then I use my bags that my paper comes in as my garbage liner. So this kit, there's just a few embellishments, some stickers, some cut aparts, and some paper. Right here I start going through it. It kind of has a embossed foil look to some parts of it, and I know for sure I want to use that piece right there for my background. And then I got overwhelmed and ended up turning off the camera, and I went through, and these are the ones that I picked as possibilities anyway for this layout. Right here I cut the center out of the brown piece of cardstock, leaving a 2-inch frame all the way around. And then I take that center piece and I cut it to 7.5 by 5.5. And the photo that I'm going to use on this layout is 5 by 7, and that will leave me a 1/4 inch around the photo. Here I cut 1 inch off the side and the top of this paper, so it'll leave a reveal around that paper. Then I ink everything with black soot distress ink. Then I put adhesive around the back part and around the front, just to make sure it stays on. Here I'm just trying to make sure I have a 1/2 inch all the way around. Sorry, I have to stick my head in the way. Then I start cutting, I just want rectangles and squares for this layout. It is inspired by Stacy Apps on scrapbook.com, which I found on Pinterest. The green one I cut to 3 by 4, and this one I cut 4 by 4. Then I saw this piece and I decided to go ahead and cut a little chunk off of it. I'm not sure the size. Then I used the cut apart and I cut these 3 here. Originally I just wanted the journaling spot at the bottom, but I decided to keep all 3 on the layout. Then I have to decide where I'm going to put things, and I have no idea at first. I have to move it around, and I drive myself crazy with this. My problem being that a lot of the pieces I wanted to keep were too large, and I probably should have cut them down. Here I'm inking this piece and the green one. I'm gonna mess with it some more, make myself a little bit crazy. I decided to ink up my journaling piece and these other 2 cut apart pieces. I go ahead and commit and put my green piece down. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. When I'm indecisive, just do it. I sometimes regret it later, but it's best just to do it. And that brown piece, I did end up cutting it down to 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, just to give myself a little more breathing room. And go ahead and stick that one down there. That one says, "You are quite the beauty." And obviously that one says love. And last, I finally decided to put my journaling piece right there, after I tried about 3 or 4 different places to put it. I go ahead and stick my corners down that were popping up. Then this is the one thing that's not in the collection. I did grab my thickers. The thickers that I'm using are Marquee and Reindeer. Marquee are the black ones, and Reindeer are the shiny silver ones. My title is "Don't Let Anyone Dull Your Sparkle." And I apologize for my head getting in the way. I normally cut myself out of all videos, but I was in this one quite a bit. Next, I'm going to work on sparkle because it's going to be at the bottom of the page. I realized that sparkle wasn't going to show up very well on that paper, so I put some black washi down, but I need 2 rows of it because just one wasn't enough. I wanted to be able to read the word sparkle. And there I have sparkle going down in its spot. And I just kind of smash those down. Because I put black washi at the bottom, I needed to put black washi at the top. So there I put it under "don't." And here I'm putting down the words "dull" and "your." And I want to put those right there. I had to move the letters out of the way just to be able to get it where I wanted it, and still have the rule of lining up straight across. There's my apostrophe for "don't." Then I decided to add some sparkle, and I used the Close to My Heart Glitz Stardust to just add some sparkle to those thicker marquees. I did regret that later, but there's no going back on it. had trouble with my printer getting my daughter's picture to print. So right here, I don't have it, but my husband finally, he got my printer working. So right towards the end, I do get a photo on the layout here. I'm outlining things with my sparkle pen. And I don't do it really precisely, I just kind of scribble over the top of stuff. And there I added my journaling. It says, Courtney has a wonderful spirit. She's beautiful inside and out. I hope she can stay this way forever. And this was in October of 2014. I decided to add some stickers. That one says, my favorite memories. The second one says, hello. And the last one says sophistication. And then I hang the logo. It's kind of like a candlestick there. And of course I need to add some sparkle to that too. And sparkle to the words. Here's the photo, and it's a selfie that my daughter took, and I think she looks great. And here's a close-up. I want to thank Ronnie Sue Scrapper and Crafty Meggie for letting me join in their challenge. Here are the close-ups and stills. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.